The announce of Moses, the Egyptian who became the Israeli spy, DINA ben David. Who is the Ansra of Moses? Ansara Musa was among the spies who worked for Israel after the June 1967 war, and Egyptian intelligence succeeded in arresting her and her husband, Ibrahim Shaheen, and her 3 children, Nabil, Muhammad, and Adel, after the October War of 1973. Ansra was born in 1937 in the province of Minya in southern Egypt and received the preparatory certificate in 1965. After the preparatory stage, she met Ibrahim Shaheen at the wedding of one of her relatives, and in a short period of time they married and moved to him in Al-Arish, where he worked as an accountant in the office of the Labor Directorate. Her husband, Ibrahim Shaheen, was charged with bribery and went to prison for several months, leaving him unemployed. In the same period, the 1967 war and the Israeli occupation of Sinai took place, while Israel was recruiting agents. Ibrahim Shaheen got to know the Israeli ruler in Sinai following the defeat of 1967, where the move from Al-Arish to Cairo required the approval of the Israeli authorities, and Shaheen wanted to go to Cairo to check on his sons who were living for his brother during the study period, as well as going to the Israeli military governor's office to ask for food. Ibrahim Shaheen was recruited, and the Mossad officer, who recruited him with temptations and vowed to bestow money on him and secure life for his family in Al-Arish. When she asked her husband about the source of the money he had, he revealed to her the Israeli offer. She welcomed that money. The couple received training to use secret ink and encrypted messages, were equipped with the latest cameras to photograph military sites, and received advanced training in distinguishing various weapons and military equipment and their types. Ibrahim and Ansra now carry the 2 pseudonyms in Israeli intelligence Mossad, Musa Haim and Dina Haim. Ibrahim Shaheen recruited the 3 sons who worked on the approval of the officers' sons to know the dates and locations of their parents' work. Ibrahim traveled with his family to Cairo, where they began working to collect information and send it to Tel Aviv. They succeeded in sending information that Israel used to target Lieutenant General Abdelmonem Riyad, Chief of Staff of the Egyptian Army during the War of Attrition. Ibrahim Shaheen and his wife Ansra Musa traveled several times after being recruited to Israel, and after the October War of 1973, they obtained a device to send encrypted messages so that they could send information to Tel Aviv quickly. Between 1967 and 1974, a period in which the family spied for Israel, they sent data on Egyptian society, as well as photos of sensitive sites for the Egyptian army. But Egyptian intelligence managed to capture the vibrations of the transmitter provided by Israel and arrested Ibrahim Shaheen on August 5, 1974. At that time, Ishra was on a trip to the Italian capital, Rome, to meet a Mossad officer and returned to Egypt on August 24, 1974. And when she arrived in Egypt, she was surprised by the Egyptian intelligence officers arresting her and confessed before the investigative authorities her work as a spy for Israel. The husband was executed in 1977, while Israel worked to postpone the execution of the wife. The release of Moses was released as part of a prisoner exchange deal with Israel that included its 3 sons.